Today on the Throuple Talk podcast, we have Katie, Ness, and Kay, and they are the Traveling Throuple. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Can you guys tell us a little bit about yourselves and how you became the Traveling Throuple?
Sure. I'll give you a little background on our story, I guess, because it kind of started with me. So me and Katie, we started dating in 2017, and we got engaged in 2018. Very standard relationship. We met Kaylie through work in 2019. We all just became really, really close friends. I don't know, I was always like attracted to Kaylie because she was really pretty.
Yeah.
But like, you know, I'm a lesbian and she's a pretty woman. That was all I really thought about that. But I was with Katie and I was always a monogamous person. I never really thought anything other than like Katie's my person. I happen to think Kaylie's pretty. But like as our friendship got really close, like I started to develop really strong feelings for Kaylie, and I didn't really know what to do with it. So I was just kind of like push it back until about 2 years ago. I finally said something to Katie, and we were in a really good like communication point, and I was like, I'm having these feelings for our best friend. I don't know what to do about it. Like, I love you. I don't know what this means. So we started to like just like really talk through it, and Katie expressed to me like, I have feelings for Kaylie too, and I didn't know what to do about it. And I was like, okay, so we have the same, I guess, dilemma. That's what we called it at the time. And for a couple months, me and Katie just kind of like, we talked it through, and we tried to just be like, she's our best friend. And at the time, she was also living with us as our roommate and our best friend. And I was like, there's nothing we can do about this. Like, we just have to let it go. But our friendship was so strong that after a couple months, we decided, like, we should talk to Kaylie about this. Because she's a very understanding friend, and just be transparent with her in hopes that we can get through this together and not have there be any like weird secrets between us.
Was the goal at that time to save the friendship, like assuming that you wouldn't become a throuple?
No, it was to save the friendship. We
had no
like
other like intention. Like we didn't know that this would become what it has.
Yeah, we had never. I mean, we've heard of Throuples, like, and we've seen some maybe, but we had never really like even really thought about it.
Yeah.
But we kind of like just mentioned our feelings to Kaylie while we were on vacation, the three of us, and she was like, "Funny, I have a feeling for you guys," and we were like, "Okay, well, I guess this isn't about saving the friendship anymore. This is about becoming more than friends." So we decided at 2 a.m. in Orlando Airbnb
On our Disney vacation.
that we would just try this. So we did.
So it happened organically for you guys.
It
Yeah.
did. It really, we just fell in love with each other kind of on our own little courses, and when we were able to put words to it, realized we were in the same place and decided to pursue this as a three. We started like finding people online, like our other influencers that are throuples, and started kind of like reading through things like how they cope with like jealousy and sleeping arrangements, because I mean we were all monogamous people. We never thought anything of it. That's like our big thing. It's like we didn't seek to be polyamorous. It just came to us.
Yeah.
Did you guys find it difficult to find resources that were specific to the throuple dynamic?
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did a lot of research as well. Like, we found a lot of articles that were able to help us. We watched a lot of YouTube videos. And then we took to TikTok, and that helped a lot to connect with other couples. But yeah, we did a lot of research and conversations and articles, and just wanted to know more about what we were doing and how to navigate it.
Yeah, I think the big issue that we found was that there really just wasn't anything. There wasn't a lot out there.
There was no
Yeah,
resources.
right. Yeah. Yeah, you have to patch things together.
Yeah, we were very similar to
Yeah.
you guys. This happened organically also for us, and we weren't. even though we were looking for it, there was no resources out there. And that's why we felt like we had to get out there and make resources, at least share our story. And then we just recently launched this Facebook group called Throuple Talk Connection Hub. And we're doing that so all the Throuples can get together. And we were even logged in this morning. Several people are posting questions. Other Throuples are jumping in there and answering, this is what we do. And it's just, so far, this is the best resource I've seen available online for Throuples to get engaged with other Throuples.
Yeah, so we can learn from each other because there's just nothing out there. We had to figure it out on our own, like you guys. Like, oh, oops, this was wrong. Like, how do we deal with this? Because if you go to even therapy, they're not trained to deal with a throuple. They just don't have the concept, the uncoupling of the original couple and all of these. They're such new notions. And what better place to just learn from others just like you? Like, how did you do it?
You guys are in the Connection Hub, right?
Yeah, I missed your email, I guess, on Wednesday, like inviting me to like do it. So I joined last night on my personal Facebook.
So if any of our listeners want to connect with you guys on there, they can find you.
Yeah, I mean, I can post in it. I'll post like our handle for our Instagram.
Oh, that's awesome.
Sweet.
And people can. We're very open. All of our DMs are open. They're not, private or anything. So if anyone wanted to shoot us a message or, connect with us.
Awesome. How do you